And we're live. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your man Doss with my man Coach Shot. This is Let's Get to the Facts podcast. It's been a couple weeks, Coach. It's been a
Yeah,
couple
it's been a
weeks,
while.
man. We had a
It's
lot
been
of
a
stuff
while.
going on. It's been a lot of stuff going on. What's been up, man?
Not much, man. Just it's good waking up a champion every day right now.
Waking up a champion.
Waking up a champion every day. So
Okay. So you start early, so we're gonna go ahead and start talking right about it. Now I know I seen your post and everything, so I'm just gonna go ahead and let you go first.
Hey man,
Buckeyes national champions, man. Buckeyes national champions.
shouts out to my dogs. You know what I'm saying? My team. Hey, listen, we took the hardest route. The hardest route in the whole playoffs.
Facts.
We knocked off a lot of top 5 teams on the way to that top.
Facts.
We got a couple revenge games in there.
Yeah, most definitely.
And I'm gonna be the first one. Well, I ain't the first one, but I already said my apologies, man. I apologize to my dog Ryan Day. You know what I'm saying? You did your thing. You and that team came together after that Michigan game and just ran through the gambit, man. Did the damn thing. So at the end of the day, man, national champs. Can't nobody take that from us. We ain't cheat to get it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
No signal callers.
None of that. You know what I'm saying? We just went out there and just outmaneuvered, out talented a whole bunch of different teams.
Yeah, they did.
So I gotta give it out, man. My dude, Will Howard. I hope the Browns actually take a look at him in the draft.
Think so?
Yeah, man. I think you can get him later on, man. Even though the man, he can get tripped up by the carpet monster a couple dozen times. He is athletic, even though he's looking very unathletic, doing stuff like that.
Looks clumsy.
Looks clumsy. But I think we could get him later on in the draft. Like I say, if we play everything right, we could get a few picks and we could get him. We need to get a couple of them Buckeyes on that squad.
Okay.
So that's one of the things I never understood about the Browns, like why we don't have too many of them.
Yeah.
But Will Howard draft stock went up. He played to Emmanuel Acho, who said we had the worst quarterback left in the college football draft, meaning the college football playoffs. Man, dude, I hope you at home. I know he apologized for it. But Will Howard proved him wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like when I heard him say that, Coach, I'm looking at it like, dude, have you seen Riley Leonard? Have you seen all these other quarterbacks? Are you saying he's the worst? Right. Now, Will Howard, he'll throw you a pick here and there. You be looking at yourself like, come on, man, what the hell?
Right.
But he didn't do that in this playoff. He had a great run.
Nah, Tennessee, he struggled a little bit in the beginning. Then they just blew it out. They blew it out.
I got to go back and watch. I don't know. I remember that Tennessee game a little bit different because I don't know. But yeah, I'm talking about. Look at the stats, Coach. Look at the stats.
Oh, I checked his stats. His stats is like I'm gonna put it to you like this.
Mm-hmm.
His stats was a shade better than Kyle McCord's stats were last year.
No, I ain't listen. I'm not talking about regular season stats.
I'm
talking about playoff stats.
No, he lit it up in the playoffs, especially against Oregon.
Yeah.
He lit it up.
Regular season, he just beat out Kyle McCord, but this is my thing. And when Kyle McCord was a Buckeye, you got to think about it. Oh, he came in and did what Kyle McCord didn't do, and he threw way less interception, and the offense moved a lot better than when it was Kyle McCord. Sometimes Kyle was scaring me, man.
But
he was holding the ball and scaring me.
But what people don't want to acknowledge is this. Mm-hmm. Kyle McCord had less to work with.
I can't say that.
Against Michigan, Kyle McCord had less to work with.
I can't say that.
He did. You remember, Ibuka was hurt. Henderson was hurt.
Harrison played the whole game.
He only had Harrison. He didn't have the running back we just got from Ole Miss, Jukins.
Yeah, Jukins.
He didn't have another running back. He had a tight end.
You had
And he had
Travion,
Harrison.
you had Travion, and you had Chip Terrain at the running back. You had what they have right now, which is Thunder and
Light. And neither one of them dudes was doing anything.
No, I listen, when Kyle McCord was at Ohio State and played against Michigan, that man came out there and you seen the fear in his eyes. I don't care what nobody says.
It was in Will Howard's face too.
I mean, hey, I'm gonna say this. Look, after Will Howard got smacked, he was done.
Hey, but look, he lost to a 6-5 Michigan. Kyle McCord lost to a 14-0 Michigan.
Kyle McCord, listen, Coach. We gonna see because they both go into the draft. We gonna see how their career end up. We could bet $10. I'm gonna put $10 right now on Will Howard to have
I'm taking that bet
than Kyle McCord.
That he gonna what?
He's gonna have a way better NFL career than Kyle McCord.
Kyle McCord will be an NFL starter. Will Howard will be a backup quarterback.
All right, we got 10 on that, right?
Most definitely.
Okay.
Kyle McCord going to the Raiders as a starting quarterback.
And he's gonna get his ass whooped on
because they got Pete Carroll.
That don't mean that they about to trade Max Crosby. I heard they trying to trade Max Crosby to the Browns.
That ain't gonna happen. He a star player. He's staying.
Nah, hey, you gotta think about it. Pete like to build his teams. So we gonna get we getting that. He gonna get some of the players out of there.
But look, we're gonna get to the coaching carousel. Let's stay on the Ohio State national championship game. Was you worried at any point in time?
When they scored that touchdown to cut the lead
with Lighthouse?
Yeah, with Great House.
Great House. Is Lighthouse or Great House?
Great House.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, he was the only receiver that worried me because of
how
he played in the game before. He was the only one when they played them in Ann Arbor that 1 year we ended up winning by like 1 point or whatever.
Okay,
that was like he right there, like boom, he was jumping off the page to me of the game film. Then he was the only one that, as far as every receiver coach, you already said it. That he was the only dude that I was worried about.
Right,
he showed up.
And I thought was it Eason, number 6? That's the one I kept talking about. I said that kid, he could take the top off too, but they didn't utilize him right. They didn't utilize him at all. And
they stopped running the ball.
Yes, completely.
Like it was run with Leonard or a pass. That was it. They running backs was not running the ball like Love didn't do like Love, the guy who said we wanted Ohio State. We want to face them. I think he had like 4 yards or something. It was something ridiculous.
Yeah, it was crazy. And I noticed that who was it? The offensive line looked shook. I know they was missing one of their starting linemen. I knew they was missing one of them. But then it just seemed like after that first drive, they was like, oh shit, Ohio State figured this out. And it was just like they didn't do nothing else after that.
No, and the thing was that starting drive, I think it was like 8+ minutes long.
Yeah.
It took a lot out of them and Riley Leonard. Because when that boy came over the sideline, they say he came over the sideline and threw up. Like it took a lot out of them. And after he scored, that
was nerves too, though.
Yeah. After that score, I was like, yeah, y'all done.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. But talk about Love, Jeremiah Love. The man carried the ball 4 times for 3 yards, average 0.8 yards a carry.
And that was his lowest game ever.
Huh?
That was his lowest game ever.
Yeah. The running backs, just him and Pierce. 7 carries, 16 yards.
Crazy.
Your leading running back that game was Riley Leonard. He ran the ball 17 times for 40 yards, 2.4 yards a carry. You beat your quarterback up on purpose.
And then they just went strictly passing after that. They
Yeah.
just went strictly passing, and that was not working for them because Ohio State's pass rush was coming.
Yeah.
It was coming. I got a little worried. I got worried because I was like, why are we getting too lax? And then I don't know if you saw when I posted, but I got irritated because they just constantly kept running Will Howard. And I'm like, why are you running Will Howard when you got two legit backs you can run?
I'd have mixed it in and ran Judkins and Travion a little bit more and Will Howard. But I understand they was trying to pick up, trying to basically do what Notre Dame did to them with that first drive. Okay. Trying to, have an extra blocker for that run for the quarterback,
right?
That type of thing. Try to eat it up or whatever, eat up the clock. But I agree with you, Coach. I saw that post because I was sitting here like, man, can you get the ball to somebody else?
Yes. Because all I'm like, all it's gonna take is this dude to fumble one good time. Yeah. That stupid look on his face, like he did at Oregon in the first game.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just like, why are y'all just run the running backs?
I'd have gave it to for one. You have a running back at Travion Henderson 4 years in college, never fumbled the ball.
Exactly.
You got another running back in Judkins. I can only speak for his time at Ohio State. He fumbled the ball one time this season. That was against Oregon, and he was playing with a broke hand.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give it to my dudes who ain't never fumbled the rock.
Who never fumbles. Exactly.
Yeah. But, Howard did his thing.
When it's all said and done, national champs.
Yes, sir.
Ryan Day keeps his job.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, so we're going to move forward, man, because this is what the talk is now. Travis Hunter in a Browns uniform. You like it, love it, hate it, what?
I like it, but it ain't happening.
You don't think it's going to happen?
Nah.
Deion won't let it?
It ain't even about Deion. We got other things that's more of need. You know what I'm saying? I definitely – do we need another corner? I think so. Do we need another wide receiver? I think so. But this draft is filled with wide receivers and corners.
Right.
He's also – I don't know if he's going to be able to play on both sides of the ball. He is a little light in the ass.
Yeah.
But I think the only way the Browns will do this if they want to sell tickets.
Now, I saw something where they said draft him as a DB and then create like a 20-play package for him on offense.
I mean, I can see that.
And then they said that's how you'll probably get the most out of him because of the wear and tear for the NFL and how aggressive it is.
Exactly. I mean, like I said, I love it, Coach, but I don't think it's going to happen. Honestly, I think we're going to trade the pick and pick up some more picks. And right now, I think they said we got 12 picks.
Yeah, I saw something about that. It was 10 or 12, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and we got four picks in the top 100.
So I'm not feeling that pick, like trading that pick. I'm not feeling that.
I'm only feeling if we pick up a first, a second, and some more shit next year.
Right. Right. No, I get it.
That's the only way, Coach. I'm talking about a first, like we ain't dropping out of the top 10.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like that'll be maybe a Raiders trade or something like that, but I'm not dropping out of the top 10.
I'm taking Cam Ward. I'm sorry. I like Travis Hunter and all, but one, I don't want the drama with him and his girlfriend. That's going to be too much of a distraction, especially if this dude dropping his girl off at parties and stuff and sitting in the car. You know these Cleveland dudes going to turn her out.
You know how we are. You know how
So if he know better, he better not come to Cleveland. But I'm
in Colorado.
I want Cam Ward, man. I don't want Travis Hunter because it's too much drama. I think he's an exceptional football player, but he's getting too emotional. One, because this comes with stardom. People will tear your relationship apart, and it's up to y'all to be strong.
Yeah,
but I just don't want him in the drama here. And then I think if he does get here, he's gonna cry until he get out anyway.
Yeah, honestly, I'm cool with Cam Ward. I'm even cool with Shador.
Shador ain't coming here.
I know. Even though the Browns bet with him at the Senior Bowl and everything, if it happens, let's just put it this way: if they choose, if Shador's okay with it, and Papa Prime is okay with it, and they come here, I'm okay with it. But
right.
Cam Ward, yes, I will go. Quarterback. I don't know what the hell people's fantasy is with Abdul Carter from Penn State.
My son, who will be joining us tonight, is talking about that too. He's like, I want him on the other side of Miles. I'm like,
I've watched the man play when he plays against Ohio State 2 years in a row. The man fucking appears, bro.
Yeah,
he's a Micah Parsons.
That's who they compare him to. So everybody's thinking he's gonna have a Micah Parsons type of career.
No, he's not. He's Micah Parsons less. Coach. Man, listen, man. I seen him play like even this year. I watched him a little bit more this year than I did previously in previous year because that games was on and I had a little bit more time or whatever. But in the past, I didn't see nothing that jumps off the film like, oh yeah, he's dominant. Like he's not like what I seen Miles did at Texas A&M. Or even to a certain extent, what Micah Parsons did in Penn State, and he really didn't do shit to me either.
Right.
But I don't see it. And to me, the man disappears at the worst time. I don't want us to get him. You know who he reminds me of?
Who?
Courtney fucking Brown.
I can see that.
That's who he is.
He shows up. And like he'll make a big play, then it's like a big spectacle. Then he disappears for like 8 plays. Then he might show up on a half a tackle and shit like that. So yeah, I get it. I can see that definitely.
Nah, man, I'm cool on him, man. Cool.
So, but I don't. It has to be Cam Ward, man. It has to be. Like we gotta just stop playing games. Get us a future quarterback. I think Cam Ward is a future quarterback. Like. I think this man has the ability to be like a black version of Josh Allen.
Hey, I like him. I wanted the Buckeyes to get him when he was, in transfer portal, but it cost too much money.
Right.
But at the same time, I wouldn't mind a Cam Ward. Like I said, those are 2 quarterbacks I wouldn't mind. Like, not even gonna lie to you.
I mean, there's nobody else. I mean, other than Kyle McCord. Hey, because
so what about Jackson?
He gonna move up so crazy. You know what they do every time when a draft come around.
Yeah.
There's always a white quarterback out of nowhere that jumps in the number 1 talk. It's going to be Kyle McCord.
See, I thought that was Jackson Dart because they talking about Jackson Dart. They talking about maybe Jalen Milroe because he was in college, the offensive coordinator now for the Browns, Tommy Reese was his quarterback's coach. I even heard Will Howard. I just don't. I'm talking about for the Browns. I ain't hearing about the only thing that I heard about Kyle McCord today was in Senior Bowl practice. They said his footwork is better improved. He's anticipating his throws. He's looking way better, and he's going up slightly, talking to some GMs. He's moving up the draft board. That's all I heard about him today. By
April, he will be 1, 2, or 3.
And guess what, Coach?
What?
He will be Daniel Jones. Cheeks.
Hey, listen, man.
He's going to be
we're going to get into the ego situation with Saquon and stuff. But let me just tell you, as an owner of a team, I am firing my GM staff. I am firing my coaching staff because y'all chose this man over this man, and this man ain't even with us no more.
One man that's proven. He did it in college. He did it in college at Penn State, not fucking Duke.
Exactly.
Okay.
And he did it in the NFL with the Giants. And then what he did with the Eagles, ridiculously sick. Ridiculously sick. If I am the coach, if I'm the owner, I'm firing. I'm firing my coaching staff. I am. And my GM. Because how do you fumble that? That could have been us going to the Super Bowl.
You fumbled the bag for a quarterback who had one hot year, you overpaid on him. And
Yes.
everybody, this is my thing with these GMs. Everybody's trying to find the I'm sorry, Caucasian people. Everybody's trying to find the great white hope as the quarterback.
Right.
You get one that will come out and have a good year. You think he's the second coming of whoever the best white quarterback you want to call him, Joe Montana, whatever, whoever.
Right.
And y'all overpay him, but y'all got to understand there's a lot of this shit in this league now. There's a lot of finessing going on. He finessed y'all into a big contract because then what happened after that? He had a crappy year. What happened after that year? He had a shitty year. What happened after that? Now he's out of the league.
Now he's with Minnesota.
Yeah, you had to cut him. He Sean Alexandered you. He's Sean Alexandered you into a big check.
Yeah.
Like, and then this is the thing, they keep overpaying for, I'm sorry, the league is like 4 top tier quarterbacks and everybody else is subpar cheeks. And
cheeks.
You paying money to for these cheeks ass quarterbacks. You paying them top money.
That is true.
They're not gonna do nothing for you, man.
They're not at all. Mm-hmm. All right, let's go to the coaching carousel, Coach. So we got a lot of coaches, a lot of different coaches, switch teams and stuff. Mm-hmm. What do you think? Who do you think won in the coaching deal, and who do you think lost in the coaching deal?
Lost the whole entire fucking NFL.
Really?
And the reason why I'm gonna say this: stop with the bullshit ass running rules. Stop with the bullshit ass interviews. Y'all making this shit look real bad. Some of these white coaches that y'all hiring are just pure trash. Y'all keep recycling them. So stop. And then y'all always looking for the next young, white, talented offensive coordinator or defensive coordinator that y'all trying to turn into a head coach. Sometimes coaches are just what they are in their position. They're just good at OCs. You're just good DCs. You're never meant to be a head coach. But yet y'all want to go and try to find the next person and give them some money that they don't deserve, and then they fuck up, and then you got to rebuild over and over again. Stop. The one that won, my winner is Aaron Glenn, even though I wouldn't have chose the Jets. I wouldn't have chose them.
Yeah, but he likes their defense.
Yeah, their defense will be fine with him, so I get it. I just don't like the fucking Jets. Ugh.
Yeah.
But to me, any team that got Aaron Glenn would have won that one. Yeah, man, they that Rooney Rule stuff, man. Y'all really just out here just bullshitting. So y'all ain't looking for nobody good. Y'all got y'all white coaches that y'all want, and y'all just do the Rooney Rule shit just to say that y'all did it. So
just say y'all interviewed a black coach. I got you.
Just stop.
Yeah, me personally, obviously, I never wanted Pete Carroll to leave the Seahawks. I think the Raiders won in that situation. Because if anything, we know Pete Carroll knows how to build a team.
Yep.
So he did it at USC. He did it in Seattle. You know what I'm saying? So what he's going to do is, I see something like this taking place. I don't know how truthful it can be, but if he can reconnect with Russell Wilson in Las Vegas
and for him to be a bridge quarterback.
Man, that could be dangerous. You got Bowers there.
Yeah, you got
all you need you can build your receiving core.
Yeah, because there's a lot of free agent receivers out there.
And a defense can be okay.
Yeah.
It's just I think he gonna make some moves, man. I think he gonna do something big.
See, I can see that happening if they get Russ. And I can definitely see them possibly trading that pick and picking up, like I said, they like to build. So I think whether it's this draft or next, they're gonna have a lot of picks coming. They're gonna get a lot. He's gonna build him a team.
But if they hit the free agency like they're supposed to, they might win big, man. Like I don't know how much their cap space is or what they got to play with, but I think the Raiders are gonna build something. I'm not saying they're going to the playoffs or the Super Bowl, but I think they're going to build something. I'm not so sure if I like the Chicago Bears pick. I got it. Like, they got the offensive coordinator from the Lions. I get it. But was he ready to be a head coach? Like, yeah, he did good things with Detroit, but he turned around and dropped the ball against Washington in a time when you should have been putting it together. You dropped the ball last year in the NFC Championship when you should have been doing something big. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I'm not too happy about with the Cowboys pick. My thing is you went for a namesake in that situation. You went for Marty's son, hoping to get Marty results. That means when you getting the same results you've been getting, I don't want to hear nothing.
The Cowgirls is going to be the Cowgirls.
Yeah, exactly.
They that was the dumbest. I'm like, dude, to me they were just better off trying to work something out with Dion or something. That was just dumb.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, Lord, that was stupid. Like, I don't know nothing else to say, Coach. That was just stupid. Like,
right.
What are y'all doing? Like, listen, Jerry, I think you might have early onset dementia or some shit, man. Just to sit up in the booth and get your rub and tugs from the girls the young girls that you messing with. But you gotta leave that stuff to somebody else, man. Like, you are really screwing up your money.
Right.
They are not America's team. I need people to stop saying that. They ain't America's team. They ain't been America's team for a long ass time.
Yeah, I don't like that phrase either. I don't understand why they still stick with that, but it's I guess it's just to appease the owner of the Cowboys or whatever. But they haven't been America's team since the 90s.
Exactly. It's been a minute.
If you want to put the America's team on anybody, it could have been the Patriots. You could have put your team, America's team, on the Kansas City Chiefs right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, that whole America's team thing, that shit is dead. I don't even know why they keep using that.
Dead.
Who else got a coach that I was questioning this weekend? I already knew about Vrabel. That had already happened. That was one of the first ones. It was. Yeah, I think it was the Bears. I think that's what it was for me. I think it was the Bears one that kind of shocked me and I wasn't really too happy with. So hold on real quick.
The Bears.
Exactly.
Listen. Only thing I can say is I think the Bears got my boy JT Barrett over there as the quarterback's coach.
Is that where he's at?
Yeah, I think he went over there because he's with Detroit.
Okay.
He's over there now, so I'm always going to root for a Buckeye to be where, move on up there.
Okay. Well, we about to get ready to move into the Eagles and the Commanders. I'm trying to get my son on so we can trying to get my son on because he's a diehard Eagles fan. So we're gonna be hearing all of this trash talking from him and stuff. So let me see. I'm about to try to get him on real quick. Let's see. Hold on. I gotta move my. Oh no, never mind. Okay, let's. I'm about to get him on right now. Whoops. Hold on. You still see me, Coach?
Yeah, I still see you.
Okay. Yeah, the screen jumped off to something else, so it's giving me a hard time of getting this to him.
Are you still here?
Why is it not letting me send it to him? Oh man, this is it might not work because
you weren't able to send him the link.
Say that again.
You weren't able to send him the link.
I'm trying to get it to him, so hold on. I'm gonna have to have him. I'm gonna have to have him. I'm gonna screenshot it for him so he can go ahead and get in. So I got to do that for him real quick. Oh man, leave it to my son. Leave it to my son. My cat going crazy. All right, there we go. Let's get back to online. Oh wow. It stopped my podcast. It stopped my broadcast. I got to get it back on.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is what I tell you. My son. Let's get him back on. Okay. All right, there we go. We back. So I'm hoping he goes ahead and clicks back in. We can get him in, then everything will be good. Then that'll, so we can get him in there and talk about it. But we're gonna go ahead and get into the Eagles and Commanders, and hopefully he'll jump in when we need him to. So obviously it was a big weekend in the NFL. Sitting back, watching these games. What was your take from this game?
I was mad.
You mad?
I wanted. Listen. Do I care that the Eagles won? No, not necessarily. I don't care. Do I care that Washington lost? No, not necessarily. I was rooting for Washington. It's the only reason, Coach. And this is probably one of the most hating shit I ever said. So I wanted Gilly the kid to be sad. I got tired of that man in my social media feed doing that damn
man. Gilly was killing me with them videos, man. You see the little person he had popping up?
Yeah, man. Like, listen, man, the shit's funny, but damn you, Gilly.
Yeah.
I just like, and I ain't gonna lie. Gilly, I'm cool with. I love what Gilly doing for the city. I love what they doing for the Eagles, man. But I'm just gonna be all honest with you. The reason why I really want them to lose because I don't like Kevin Hart.
Because I don't like Kevin Hart. Wow. So yeah, because hey, do you remember last year? Was it last year? No, 2 years ago at the Super Bowl, he was drunk.
Yeah.
Not on the podcast, but on the broadcast.
Yeah.
He was drunk. I was like, this dude is tripping.
That dude tripping.
Hey, but okay, so I wish my son could go ahead and get in here because like I said, he a diehard Eagles fan, and but hold on, let me see something real quick. Let me just check.
While you checking, man, I'm happy for Saquon, man.
Most definitely.
At the end of the day, that's who I'm happy for. Very, happy for Saquon. He getting there because he wasn't gonna get there as a New York Giant.
He definitely wasn't. Not the way they was doing things. But man, look, like Saquon Barkley, man, is literally the closest thing I've seen to Barry Sanders.
Yeah.
I've never seen nobody in the NFL make the running back position look so easy. This dude had multiple 60, 70-yard touchdown runs in the NFL. Who does that?
Nobody but Saquon and Barry Sanders. This is why I'm not saying Josh Allen for MVP. That's why I'm not saying Mahomes for MVP. I am Saquon Barkley for MVP.
All day long. I agree with that completely.
You take him off the Philadelphia Eagles team, they're not in the Super Bowl. I don't even think they made the playoffs.
I don't think so either. Because he put a different heartbeat into them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So to me, when you think about MVP and you say, okay, if I remove this one player, would they have made it? And you say no, they wouldn't have made it without Saquon, he's MVP.
Yeah. Look, man, I agree with you completely. I agree with you 100%. My whole thing is I'm like, this dude, like, he put something different in them, man. Yeah. Hold on. You see him? He got his Eagles hat on. Let's bring my son to the stage. There goes my son. So we talking about Saquon and what it means for him to be in Philly and what he's doing for that team and getting them to the Super Bowl.
Hold on. Why my earpods not working?
We can hear you.
Oh, y'all can hear me? All right.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Do it that way.
You just took your video off. There you go.
Take the video off.
No, you good. You good now.
You good now.
All right. What's going on, y'all? What's going on?
What's up, man?
So you being a diehard Eagles fan, how are y'all feeling? How when is Saquon meant to y'all, man?
Oh man, he's carried us. He's carried us on his back, man. I mean, this is what this was expected. I mean, this is what happens when you get a healthy Saquon with one of the best lines of football. New York can understand that. Now they shooting themselves in the head because I mean they treated him like he was nothing. They was like, oh yeah, Saquon up. We go ahead and let him go. You know what I mean? We don't need him. And y'all what? Y'all got the 4th pick in the draft, so y'all was pretty bad. So I'm just mad, man. They ain't let him break the record against them, man. That's all.
Yeah, that's the one thing I would say too. I really don't like the fact that they took that opportunity away from him because he might not ever get that chance again.
Oh, he won't. I mean, it's not going. I mean, you ain't gonna be having back-to-back 2,000-yard rushing. I mean, like it's not gonna work like that.
So. Right.
But I'm gonna say this: if there ever is a person that can do it, I'll put my money on Saquon Barkley to be that person to do it.
Most definitely.
He's the only. Like I can't. Everybody, I remember when people was talking about, oh yeah, Ed McCaffrey. Well, McCaffrey's better. No, no. Like you had Saquon, yeah, he was injured, but to me, like how we just said, Coach, before your son got on, he's MVP, and I think like if I was a betting man, I would put my money on him to be able to do it again next year.
You think he can get 2? You think he can break the record next year?
I mean, I don't know, man, because now that Eden had a full season with Philly, I feel like teams are going to scheme on him more now. They're going to load the box, and now teams are going to force Jalen to beat you, which, I mean, Jalen can beat you. I mean, with his legs and his arm, he's shown it. I mean, the man has been in 2 Super Bowls, currently. How many Lamar been to? How many Allen been to? You know what I mean? Burrow only been to 1. You know what I mean? So, granted, yes, Saquon helped us a lot. You know what I mean? I get it. But at the same time, you still need that quarterback to lead this offense. You know what I mean? Handle the media and all the petty drama with A.J. Brown, now he reading books on the sideline. The petty attention, I just wasn't liking it with the media. Like, y'all supposed to be best friends. Like, y'all need to handle that outside of that. Don't bring it into the locker room and you got the media speaking on everything and now, AJ and Brown, and Jalen, are they beefing or whatever the case is, and then boom, AJ ball out. You know what I mean? So there's just certain stuff they just need to leave in, outside the locker room and all that. So
okay. Agreed. So watching this game, I think the moment became too big for Washington with Jaden Daniels being a rookie quarterback and all. I mean, they tried to stay in it. They tried to stay in it, but I think
tried in all caps.
But I mean, hey,
no, you knew this.
But with a young team, though, I think Washington got something to move forward with.
Oh yeah, they're in good hands. They're in great hands with Jaden Daniels for sure.
Yeah, I think that's something big that Washington should be happy about moving forward and stuff with their team. But I guess we're gonna go ahead and move on to this next game, which is
the Cheaters,
the Chiefs and the Bills. So, coach, was it a first down? And did Worthy make that catch?
No and no.
No and no.
No and no.
Okay. No, I agree with you. New York agreed with you. New York agreed with me. And for some strange reason, when I posted it on Facebook, people were like, oh, you just don't understand the game. And I understand the game clearly. That ball hit the ground and it bounced into his chest.
We've seen games where that has been called a no catch before.
Yeah, exactly.
So, no.
And
go ahead, Coach.
And the first down was a first down.
Mm-hmm.
They showed from different angles that he crossed that line. Only thing that got a pass is that ball. He was turned sideways, and the ball and his body went over that line.
Tip of the ball, that's all you need.
I don't know. I just think that was a judgment call.
But the judgment call.
You got to think. I mean, yeah, like they're showing the angle, but like most of the angles are showing towards his back. So it's like essentially we don't know exactly where the ball is at that moment. I mean, y'all can say
they showed the front view though.
But then
what? They showed the front view. And
No,
then you
I
had
just feel like
one
it was
referee. One referee was here. The other referee was here. They wasn't even on the same line and stuff.
You
I
already
just
know
feel like
how
it was a judgment call, but because of all the, the stuff that the refs been, about the Chiefs and the refs and all that. I mean, I get it. I mean, me personally, I think it was a judgment. I don't think he got it. So.
Okay.
But I mean, it was a close call. I mean, but like, come on, you're playing the Chiefs. You can't. Y'all ain't got to push tush brotherly shove like we do. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I
They
feel like they
kept
could have
doing
called.
that.
I called another play call or something. You know what I mean? Like they can't do it like us. Everybody want to try to be like us. They can't do it.
It doesn't work because Josh Allen is like 6'5".
Yeah.
That's the reason why it doesn't work. He can't get low enough to move that pile.
No.
And that's why they kept getting stood up.
He's a tall target at that point.
Exactly.
Yeah, because then on top of it too, he's trying to like hurry up and like try to slide behind like the guard, like in between the guard and tackle, instead of just kind of just going straight. Now you giving the defense a chance to get you while you trying to find an opening. Just go straight up, bro. You 6'5". Use that body and just push yourself forward. And then it's like it don't seem like the guys behind him is pushing them forward either. So it's just like, like I said, they just not, Philly just built different. Okay. We was playing with Washington yesterday, man. We made them jump offside like 10 times in a row.
That was crazy.
I'm not gonna lie with you. Like, even when the Browns had played y'all, like, y'all mastered that tush push. That's y'all's. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So at the end of the day, like, you see another team try to do it and they not even coming close. Like, y'all got y'all tush push, and y'all got y'all Philly special. Just leave that over there.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Those are y'all's. I don't want to see no other team.
Everybody know about that Philly special.
Yeah, so just let y'all do y'all, man. Those are two inventive things that y'all did. Can't no other team come close to what y'all doing as far as that. Like,
so
that's about it.
What does Josh Allen got to do to get over the Patrick Mahomes boogeyman?
The AFC.
Go to NFC.
I don't even know. I was such a believer that he really was gonna do it. Like you're not about to sit here and tell me that Burrow is the only quarterback in that damn conference that could beat Mahomes.
Yeah,
that's what it seemed like. And it's not like Allen had a bad game. He had 0 turnovers, 200 plus yards, 2 touchdowns. I mean, he did everything. I mean, that he could. I mean, what else? I mean, what else was he supposed to do? I mean, the defense got to step up at some point.
I think it was offensive play calling, because
play calling as well too.
All of them short calls they kept trying to do, them tush pushes and stuff. I'm sitting here screaming like, why are y'all not putting the ball in Cook hands? Like on them last 3 plays, Cook didn't touch the ball once.
Yeah, like why you got Ty Johnson and Ray Davis in the game? It's the playoffs, bro. This ain't no regular season game. Your starters exactly out there.
Exactly.
That goes.
I understand Ty Johnson's been around. I mean, he's been around and been on teams and whatever. But I mean, to have a rookie out there, because I believe Ray Davis is a rookie, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That goes to me. When you do that means you ain't had no plans on going to the Super Bowl.
Right.
Nope. I'm good. Nah, somebody was calling me. My fault.
Oh, you good?
You don't got no plans, because how you not gonna get the ball in your best player's hands down the stretch? To me, that's offensive malpractice.
Yeah, like the dude was sitting up in there, he was cooking, and it's like, why are y'all not giving him the ball? He can get you 1 yard. All y'all got to do is load up and just do what y'all need to do. He'll get you 1 yard. Y'all even pulled out they even hit Kansas City with their own play on that one play. He took that for like 30 yards. Why wouldn't y'all pull that same play back out? Design it a different way and drop him into the flats and put the ball in his hands. Now y'all got a chance to go ahead and take the go ahead and move forward with that. I could not understand that one at all. So
it's awful plays.
Man, it was terrible. It was terrible. I'm happy for Kareem Hunt, because no matter what, it always seems like a Browns player leaves and they end up in the Super Bowl. Because if it wouldn't have been Kareem, it would have been Amari Cooper. So my son, he must have, I don't know what happened with him. Let's see if he get back in. He was having issues with his phone. I guess somebody was texting him or whatever. But if it would have been Amari Cooper, or it would have been Kareem Hunt. So we always lose Browns players and then there we go. He's back.
No, I couldn't hear y'all. Somebody had called me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, it would have been, like I said, it would have been Maury Cooper if Kareem didn't make it. Always a Brown player end up in the Super Bowl.
And I'm happy this reason for Kareem, because guess what? With Kareem winning, that means the Browns pick with Buffalo falls in that top 100. So thank you for that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So we slide up in that pick. We got 4 picks in the top 100. One of them is from Buffalo. That's because it was depending on how if they made it to the championship game with Kareem,
right?
With Maury. So since they ain't make it, we got that. We got 4 picks in the top 100. So I'm cool.
We're talking about the Browns pick.
Yeah, the Browns.
Yeah, because we got 2 in the first, right?
Yeah, we got we got
third,
first, second.
We
got first, second, and the third, and the fourth. Well, no, I think 2/3. Because we in the top 100, we got 4 picks. We got 12 overall right now.
Okay.
But
Mahomes looking like he was looking like in his Vic on yesterday, man. Since when you be seeing Mahomes do read option runs? Like, I'm just like, what's up with that?
Never.
And he scores.
Never. So does Kansas City 3-peat?
Come on, no.
I can't.
We can't let it happen. I'm sorry. I understand his history has never been done before, but we can't let it happen. We got through it the first time against that weak old PI call at the end. Refs, saviors. We we can't let it happen. I'm sorry. Not against us. It can't.
Hey, listen, I'm not an Eagles fan, but I'm pulling for y'all because I don't like the Chiefs and the refs.
You took the words right out of my mouth, man, because I was just about to say the same exact thing. I want it for Saquon, and I honestly want it for Jalen too, because I still don't think he gets the respect he deserves.
Nope.
But I want it more for Saquon because, once again, that still says that if they win, everybody in the Giants' office needs to be fired. Everybody needs to be fired for letting that.
Throw the whole organization. Just throw the whole organization away.
The owner should sell the team and just leave. Like, just give it to somebody else at this point.
So here's my next question though. Does Travis Kelce call it quits if they win?
It's funny because I had saw something. You know how people like to try to predict scripts and all that, and they were saying like this mess around and be the script. They're gonna be like, all right, well, KC gonna win, then he gonna propose to Taylor and then retire. Is that like crazy or what?
Hey,
that's crazy.
But if you think about it, though, it makes sense.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
Propose to retire. I mean, but do you think he really done?
I think he's tired. I think he's tired.
Yeah, because he was a no-show yesterday.
He was a no-show this whole season, truthfully.
Yeah, whole
he
season,
showed up in like 3
honestly,
games.
He's getting up there for sure.
Because whether he's done or not, they're drafting his replacement this draft.
I think they already got his replacement. I think it's Gray.
Yeah, but they always. I think they're gonna go get them another tight end, but I think if I'm Travis Kelce, I 3-peat. I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah, I mean, he really don't have much more to accomplish. Really, I mean, he's already established. I'm sorry. I mean, he go down as the number 1 tight end ever to play. I mean, in my opinion, I mean, I know you got the Gates fans. The Gronk didn't play. He didn't play long enough, in my opinion. I mean, he's still up there, but I mean, hands down, Kelce is. And he passed Tony Gonzalez's record, so he's the leader in KC. I mean, what else more does he have to accomplish? I mean, he's a reality star. He in movies. He owns. I mean, so what else more does he have to accomplish as far as football goes?
That is true.
Nothing else.
I mean, I would have liked at some point maybe get traded to Cleveland, come play for us for a couple of years, but that ain't work out for us. So
yeah, I thought that was gonna happen too. I saw that happening, but it don't look like it's.
Ain't no way you leaving Mahomes. You're not leaving Mahomes to come to Cleveland, okay?
We don't even got a quarterback right now, so no.
To come play with Watson, no.
So before you got on, we talked about. I don't know if you was watching earlier, but Travis Hunter with the number 2 pick. What you think?
That's what I would take that 2 point, because me personally, I'm not a fan of this quarterback draft. I don't look at Shador and Cam Ward as top picks. They're top picks because of the draft class this year. You got guys like Milroe, Dart. I think is Ewers coming out too.
No, yeah, yours
Ewers is coming out. The class just isn't grabbing my attention. I'm going to waste a second pick on the quarterback. And honestly,
I thought Ewers didn't. Which quarterback decided they was going to Miami?
Carson Beck.
Carson Beck.
Okay.
Yeah. I ain't gonna say I wouldn't have been mad if he came to Ohio State, to be honest, but
no.
I mean, since that's when we going, we back to the white boy days now. So hey, we got us one with So hey, we might as well keep it rolling, I guess. So
I take Will Howard, but I'm not. Carson Beck is trash to me. He was just a good. He was on a great Georgia team, and he's not that good to me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, look at Will Howard. I mean, he came from a Kansas State team putting up okay numbers to, the national championship. I mean, it's a system in Ohio State. We all know this. I mean, we had McCord balling, and McCord ain't even that. I mean, he went to Syracuse. No, don't get me wrong. He went to Syracuse and was balling. But when he was here, I mean, we just didn't. I mean, he wasn't elite. You know what I mean? Our pass catchers was making them good, and of course the running and just Ohio State itself. But
true.
But back to the draft, I don't think Shador don't really want to be here. I'm not going to draft somebody that doesn't want to be here. I mean, so
right.
And we're in a situation where me personally, I think it's this fancier era is over with, Andrew Berry era is over with. Either way, next year we're not doing that next year. So why waste the pick on a quarterback when you can? All right, well, we might start again next year. There might be some fire coming out next year. You know what I mean? Like, Cam Ward and Shador aren't grab my attention. I'd rather go get Travis Hunter, or to keep Myles Garrett happy, draft Abdul Carter out of Penn State. He is Michael Parsons 2.0, in my opinion.
Coach don't like that pick. Coach don't
like Abdul Carter.
No, man.
You don't like Abdul Carter at number 2.
No, I do not.
All right, what if we trade out of that pick and trade down and draft him?
That's what I was telling your father. I said I'm okay with trading down. Maybe to the Raiders, as long as we stay in the top 10, I'm okay with trading down and getting something later on. But it has to be in the top 10. If we trade out of the top 10, I might be pissed. But the reason why I don't like Abdul Carter is I watched some Penn State games where the man just didn't show up, especially when they played against Ohio State 2 seasons in a row. Like last year was my first year hearing about him. I watched the game. I'm like, okay, dude, where are you? This year, watch the game. Once again, dude, where are you? I watch other games. Like, dude, where are you? I just don't see him. I told your dad, he reminds me of Courtney Brown, man. Like, he's a Courtney Brown type dude, man. I'm sorry.
Damn,
but I'm okay with trading. I'm okay with trading the pick. I'm down, man. I just don't see it. I just don't see why everybody's just saying Abdul Carter. I don't.
Did you? Now you telling my hypothetical?
About the Dak, you talking about Dak?
Yeah.
Yeah, he hate.
He ain't like that one either, huh?
He hate all about that. He's not a Dak fan at all.
Dak is the worst quarterback in the league to me. That man is just straight trash. I'm sorry, man. Dak is the.
No, don't get me wrong. I mean, yes, but for the Browns, he's not.
No, for the Browns, he will come in and make the team possibly a playoff team. But that's as far as you're going to go is the playoffs for Dak. We ain't going to no Super Bowl.
Hey, well, that's a lot for us. I mean, we can't even get to the playoffs, so playoffs is good. Last time we been was with Baker Mayfield.
So you okay with being like?
We went to the playoffs last year. We just got killed.
Oh yeah, last year. You're right. Joey Flacco. My bad. Joey Flacco.
So my question is, so you okay with being the Cleveland Cavaliers?
No, but potentially, we had the pieces around him though. We had the pieces. Judy came back to life. He looked like Bama Judy this year. Yeah, Jameis was getting the ball. I mean, we still got Njoku. Cedric Tillman should be back healthy coming next year, and then Elijah Moore started. They started getting him involved as well too. I mean, we got the pieces.
We do.
Just when Deshaun was in, he wasn't throwing the ball.
No,
and then when Jameis gets in the game and Jameis actually throwing the ball downfield, we had some success. I mean, don't get me wrong, I would have went with Jameis, but Jameis just is a type of quarterback that just
turns over too much.
He will have you winning the game and then lose the game in the same moment. Like, I can't make this up.
He would throw a touchdown in the pick six in 2 minutes.
In 2 minutes. So I mean, he be trying. Like I rock with James. Like he be trying. You know, you're a funny guy, man. But man, that boy don't know how to not turn the ball over. He is
All
literally the
right.
TO King, man. That's
Look,
a
we
30 for
gotta, we
30. They
gotta,
need
we
to do a
gotta
30
move
for 30
forward.
on his 30 for 30 season.
We gotta move forward to our
That needs
next
to be
topic.
studied, okay? 30 for 30 on his 30 for 30 season.
So we gotta move to the next topic. Next topic is:
Oh
are the
shit!
Cavs in the slump? Are the Cavs in the slump right now?
I think they just tired. And just need to. They just trying to ease into All-Star weekend. They need to get a little bit more healthier. And I think, unfortunately, they're gonna have to make a trade and get them another wing.
We're
But
talking about Cam Johnson.
yeah, I just think they just tired, coach. Like I'm okay with
That's
Cam
the
Johnson.
move. That's the
I'm
move.
definitely fine with that. I just think they're a tired ass team right now that's just trying to make it to the All-Star break.
To the All-Star. I feel it. I mean, they had that run, or they were number one record team in the league and the winning streak, and then it's like now they lose, and it's just like, well, they kind of at one point wasn't used to losing back to back, and it's like they trying to figure out how to get back to the winning ways, and it's just they just look tired, man. Mitchell in a slump. You know, it seems like we can't win if Mobley ain't on the field. I mean, field, not a court. I mean, then you got just goofy stuff. Garland smoking free throws to win the game. Like, bruh.
Right.
You a guard. You get paid millions of dollars. You can't make free throws, bruh.
You're right.
Like you
Hey,
taking me back to
and he
George
looked
Hill in the
stupid when
finals
he
when he
did it
smoked the
too. He
free
had that
throws
look on
to
his
win the
face
game.
like, "Dang, I just blew the game."
You're right about the George Hill comparison too, because that's what I thought of when he missed them free throws. Like, damn, George Hill.
So Cam Johnson, if he does come, I mean, what do the Cavs got to give up to get him though?
I'm giving up.
LeVert or Coro, they can go.
I'm giving up George Niang. I'm giving up. George Niang and some picks.
I'm not mad at that.
They saying Okoro and LeVert are definitely packaged in that deal.
I wouldn't see. The thing is, I will give up a Coro more than LeVert because at least LeVert will give you something The Coro, he's just gonna three and he's gonna D you up and sit in the corner for 3-point shots. So I give up a Coro even though he does apply that defensive pressure.
Right.
But I give you Niang, Okoro, and a pick for Cam Johnson. That's it. Okay. I keep LeVert because he's going to give you some points off the bench. He's your
he's a defensive player too. And he play defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got to think though, with the top player we're going to have to give up something. They're not going to take no BS.
Right.
Amen.
So I mean, because he really, I mean, he potentially is an elite player. I mean, he could shoot a three. He is 6'8", 6'7", 6'8" wing, and could defend. I mean, that's literally the missing piece. With that, you know what I mean, he can defend the Tatums and the Browns.
So
you know, against the Boston.
You ain't gonna give him the G-Wagon? I give him the G-Wagon. G-Wagon gotta go. I'm trading the G-Wagon, coach.
I'm trading the G-Wagon.
Listen, I'm just saying, like, I understand you gotta, you might lose a LeVert, you might lose a Okoro. I get it. And
right.
I'm okay with it's gonna hurt, but I'll be okay with that though. As long as we, it doesn't mess up the whole feng shui of the team and we can continue to keep winning. I don't want him to come in here and fuck it up. I'm gonna go with what the Steelers coach said. I want volunteers, I don't want hostages. I want him to be here, I want him to want to be here, and I want him to play if he comes here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on that hostage shit no more. With no player.
All right. Well, we in
tension with the players and Kenny Atkinson a little bit. I mean, because did y'all watch the last game with the inbound situation? It seemed like
the shit finally
weren't on the same page.
The shit hit the fan. Yeah, I peeped it. The shit hit the fan last game a little bit with that, especially with the inbounds. I think hopefully as a team they went and talked about it, but you could tell it was a little. I agree with you. It was a little something going on.
Okay. And it's just wrong. I mean, he just threw it out of bounds. Like, bro, what are you doing? Like, you come out and had that 30-plus point game just to blow the game. But my whole thing is, I mean, I understand coaches got their strategies and they draw up whatever. You know what I mean? I just feel like ahead of time they just be drawing chicken scratch on the damn board. Just, all right, you do this, do that, or whatever. Like, but everybody in the team, everybody in the league does it. Why not just have your player start at the opposite end and just run down?
Yeah, that's all you
Because
had to
if
do.
you peep, Maxey did it the next time they got the ball inbound, run down.
Mhm.
I mean, like I just don't understand. Everybody do it. Why not just do it? Instead,
Right.
we throwing the ball out of bounds. The game over.
Okay. Well, look, we honestly at the time of our show, but we got one segment that we do. It's called "Get It Off Your Chest." It could be about anything possible. So we're gonna go ahead and let you go first, since you were guest with us.
Me?
It could be politics, it could be life, it could be sports, it could be whatever.
Music, whatever.
You want to get off your chest.
Ah man, I done gotta put my thinking box on. Um, I don't know. I'm tired of. I don't know. We're just keeping sport wild. I'm tired of Cleveland sports all around, man. Just not getting the job done. I'm tired of it. I mean, it's sad. I'm from Cleveland. I gotta have two different teams for damn near each. I got I'm a Philly Browns in basketball. I'm Cleveland, Chicago. NFL isn't as bad because two different conferences. But I'm just tired of falling short. I'm tired. We getting laughed at all the time. They don't put no respect on our name. I'm sick and tired of it, man. We need to go out there and beat them dudes. We just can't be getting whipped around. Like I want to go back to back. I'm not no bandwagon. I'm not about to go hop on the train, KC train. Oh, they about to get it. You know what I mean? Like, it's fortunate Bron is gone. I feel like we still in that Bron, and we need to just be done with that period. I mean, we need to get out of that. He ain't coming back. It's over with. He came back and got us one, but I
We need
mean,
more.
it is what it is. And Browns, shit. We need a Super Bowl, man. Like, hey, I don't know when my time is coming, you know what I mean? So it's like I need a Super Bowl, man. I'm sorry. But yeah, sport wide, that's all I got. So
Okay. Coach.
Okay.
I'll cover
Okay.
Fred next time with some more. But just off the top, I had to come sports with it. So just my
That's
frustration
cool.
as a Cleveland sports fan, and that's all.
Get it, get it. For me, I'm gonna go back to one of my things is politics. I'm gonna go back to for blacks for Trump, Latinos for Trump, gays for Trump, whatever for Trump people. Y'all are awfully fucking quiet right now as he's dismantling every fucking thing that you guys has ever received in life. I'm sorry for my Latino brothers and sisters who are out here getting deported.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
sorry for the dudes that got deported, got raided at Cilantro Tequila on Coventry and the Shaker. They took some guys out of there. But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I'm going to just say what people always say, man. Elections got consequences. Y'all knew what the consequences of this election could have been. And y'all chose to vote for dude and do whatever y'all wanted to do for dude. So at the end of the day, these are the consequences. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing Selena Gomez on social media crying. I'm seeing letters of people like this one dude, his wife got picked up in an ICE raid yesterday. He making an appeal to Trump, talking about, come on, let's sit down and talk about this so I can get my wife back. This other dude, his family, he's not even Latino. His wife was working for the VA. She just got a job. He put the hiring freeze on. They sold their house. They can't move. They just up shit creek with no paddle. The man told y'all, 92% of black women told y'all this is what the fuck he was going to do. Y'all still went ahead and picked this man. So at the end of the day, man, hey, man, enjoy it. But I'm going to tell you one thing, coach. My black ass is walking around with my green card, nigga. You ain't sending me home.
Okay. All right. So here's mine. All right. So I need everybody's attention here. Do not gaslight people into thinking that Elon Musk did not do the Heil Hitler sign. If you are literally telling yourself that that man did not do that, he was just sharing his heart, you're an idiot. Not only are you an idiot, you're a fucking idiot. Like, do you really think that we're that dumb to think that he was giving his heart to somebody? That man literally gave the Hitler salute on national television. Not only did he do it once, he did it twice. And the fact that people are getting out here and saying that he was not doing that, go out into a crowd of black people, go out into a crowd of people, period, and start doing it. If you feel that comfortable with it, Go out into the public and start doing it and see what type of response you get. Not only that, there was a lady, I want to say she was like the U.S. ambassador or something. She said, I wasn't there, but he didn't do it. I've been at a rally with him before. He likes to dance. How are you going to speak on something that you did not witness, you didn't see, but you're going to just automatically dismiss it? We're not dumb. You're not going to tell us what we saw we didn't see. And that's just plain and simple. People are woke. You know, we see what's going on. It was banned, literally. The video was banned in Australia, in Austria, like in Germany. They said that Germans said if he would have did that there, he would have been arrested instantly. But our stupid ass country sitting up in there making excuses for shit that we saw with our own eyes that y'all trying to tell us we did not see. So stop playing in our faces and stop acting like we stupid and we don't know what's going on. We know what's going on.
It's true.
So that brings us to the end of our show. I want to thank my son Kenneth for joining us. I know he in his car. It's kind of dark right now. We can't see him.
Yes, sir.
But we want to thank him for joining us. We'll get him back on here. We'll get you back on here after the Super Bowl and see what you talking then. Hopefully,
it's funny because I told him if Philly had a loss, I was like, I ain't coming on today. I ain't coming on, man.
You gotta get him back on after the Super Bowl, Coach.
Gotta get him back on after the
Win or lose, I'll be on for sure. Win or lose. I appreciate y'all for having me on.
Oh yeah, definitely. And once again, this is Let's Get to the Facts podcast. I appreciate you. I'm Coach Doss. I got my man Coach Shot. And we'll see y'all next Monday, 7 p.m. All right, y'all.
Peace.
All right.
Yeah.
That was a good one, Coach.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Most